Here we are today. We are in Niagara Falls. As you know, in some of my videos previously, I told you that I was going to be going to on a road trip to California and doing like van life and abandoned buildings and scrapping and things like that. Well, I'm at Niagara Falls because that's where that's the closest border crossing to where I live. And I tried to get into the United States, and turns out that I don't have enough money for them to believe that I'm not going there to try to work. So, instead, we're going to just explore this abandoned building. It's a factory here that I've been trying to get into for a little while. Oh, that's interesting. It's like Boobytraps or something here. Huh. It's fishing wire. What happens if we break it? Nothing visibly happens. Look, there's more Boobytraps over there. What the heck? Okay, one second. I'm gonna put the GoPro on my head. Take a closer look at all this. Huh. Yeah, see, there's two bottles there. Oh, so there's two bottles there, so when the glass gets broken, they pull together and fall over. And then that one probably was supposed to dingle that, make a bunch of noise. More wires. Hello, is anybody in here? That's gonna drop some pipe, I think, over there. If I break this one, maybe not. I think it would, I don't know. Hello? I did it again. I didn't bring my light. Well, I have a decent reason this time as to why I didn't bring it, because, well, now obviously I'm going through my mind with some sort of a new plan. I'm gonna have to go through the Canadian winter in my van, or, you know, I gotta figure out some new plan here. What the heck is this? Another string here. Okay, that one's supposed to... Wow, that's a really strong string. Huh. I don't know, like, no, the strings wouldn't be set up to silent alarm, you know, it's so dark in here. Probably can't see anything anyway. Huh. Another one down here. There's just strings all throughout this building. Wow. Okay, gotta come back here with a light. See if we can get up there. Hey, sorry to bother you. You don't know if anybody ever checks this building out or anything, eh?
They say it's supposed to be gone in December.
In December? Oh, so I better check it out quick.
Yeah, they said by December that it's going to a Titanic hotel.
Okay.
That's what they say. So.
Okay, you don't know anything else about it, eh? It's no, there's not like...
That's all I need.
No, okay. Alright, thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay, well, if they say it's going to be gone in December, then I am going to go get my light and I'm going to come back. Okay, we're back. Armed with more lights, freer hands, and the knowledge that that woman bestowed upon us, that the building's supposed to be torn down next month. So, I saw this building for the first time last year, and I'm glad that I made it back to investigate, and that I talked to that lady. I found out that it's a good time to come and check it out. Okay, I'm gonna throw you on my head. Now we can go check out all this area here. Okay. Hopefully the ability to see is good. I have my headlamp right under my GoPro mount, and I have another headlamp that I'm bringing in with me. Maybe now you can see these little strings that are all strung about in here. Mostly I think they're just supposed to be sound traps that create sound if you break them. None of them have really worked too well so far. But yeah, again, I don't even know what this building was at any point. And I know the GoPro can't pick up darkness almost at all, but this building is in fact as dark as it appears. It is maybe not in this area because it's got quite a bit of ambient light coming from that garage door, but back here, these rooms in this area, almost pitch black. There's a way to make my headlamp brighter, but seems like that's as bright as it gets. The acoustics in this building are pretty good, so I should be able to hear anything or anybody that might be in here. I don't think there's going to be anybody in here. Hello? Yeah, you can see the echo's insanely good. So, oh, yes. There's a red shirt and a bandana. If I were in Compton, LA, I would take that as a warning that potentially this is Blood's turf. Not too worried about that here in Canada. Although we are close to the border, but again. Bathroom stalls, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what this building was. The boot feels like it's coming loose. Tighten that up. That's one thing you want when you come into a place like this. Tight footwear that if you need to, you can run very well with. Which, these are pretty good. Not Vibram good, but they are Army Surplus, Desert Storm boots. Not steel toe. Nice and light enough to be able to run with. Looks like, oh wow. Is that steel? I think that's steel, holy cow. This is a bunch of burnt files. I guess they're not even burnt, I don't know. Wet over the years and got all rusty and soggy. Okay, this goes back further than I thought. Interesting. Should knock that over just in case animals come. I've seen raccoons and other animals drown in buckets of water like that before. Not something I like to see, so knock it over if I can. Yeah, just standard old factory. Oh, that's cool. There's like some ambient lighting over there. Turn my lights off so you can see that. That looks cool. Probably can't see that on the GoPro either. Hopefully I'm not moving my head around too fast. I gotta kind of look around at a lot of spots really quickly to be aware of my surroundings. But I can get the thumbnail here with this. Yeah, other than that, it's pitch black. I can't even see where I just came in. Wire. I don't know if this was part of I don't know if this was like I don't know what this building was. Factory of some sort, obviously, but what they produced or did here, not sure yet. Maybe as we explore, we'll find out. No more string traps this far out of the building. I guess those are just the very front to deter people from coming the rest of the way in. Now, there's a floor above us, but it seems like the only way to access that is from the outside, the front there. I'm sure there's another way, but I just don't know where it is. I haven't found it on the site. Let's see this room. Oh, a bunch of sinks. Huh. Okay, and I think that has drainage. Yeah, there's water drainage, so that's something water related. Not sure. Oh, can't get through here. What is this? Okay, we gotta go outside and climb some debris to get to the more interesting looking part of this building. Just realized though, there's like what looks like a shelter here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of old glass Coke bottles, like old glass ones. Does that mean this building has something to do with old glass Coke bottles? I don't know. Grab a few for ourselves. I'm sure I could sell these on the internet. Let's grab some. I don't know. No, I guess it's not a shelter put up, man. I guess it's just part of the factory floor room. These strings tied everywhere. Supposed to make you think that there's booby traps, I guess. Although it is, I'm quite certain, quite illegal to actually set booby traps, especially in a place like this where you know kids and stuff are gonna come and explore. That is I don't know, it almost looks like a furnace to me. Kiln? I don't think that's what it is. I'm not really sure. Okay, that is an exposed area. You know, this is a pretty crummy part of Niagara Falls. It's a lot of drugs and poverty in this area, so I really don't think anybody's gonna call the police on me. But I'd like to minimize those chances, so I will put my 3 bottles right here at the edge. I can turn off my lights. This used to be all bushes right along the side of the building. I guess that's been cleaned up. But see if we can climb up and get up in here. Make sure we put this out. Got battery. Okay. Stray cat over there, you see him? Okay. Careful here. spot to be. Oh, this is cool. Where to go first, you know, that's always a question, that's always a problem. When you're exploring something, it's difficult to pick. That's a pretty complex building. This looks like a kitchen of some sort. In here, stray cat's going. I'm taking pictures with my iPod right now as well, so I'm probably going to edit that out of the video, so if you see any little bit of editing, it's just me editing out me taking pictures with my camera, iPod. Okay, I'll just leave it in. That looks like, oh no, it's glass. Destroyed what? Like ceiling fixtures? Lamp fixtures? It's a very interesting layout for a building anyway. Maybe this could inspire my next Fallout 4 building. Settlement. Ooh. I'm trying to save all the coolest looking parts for the very last. You know, gotta keep your viewers around somehow, right? Whole 5 of you. My van's just parked just over around that corner there. Looks like it opens up behind the building. No, I can see this room. Nothing. Anyway. Sounds like metal flapping around, banging around. Oh, this building is so neat. Really glad I got to see it before it gets torn down. That building looks pretty locked up and chained up, as opposed to this building being wide open. Get you a peek inside, I'm sure still. Ooh, it looks like it's not. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Oh, it slides. Oh. Well, I don't really want to open a door to get in there, you know. I don't know if that is somebody's property. Well, it is somebody's property, but I don't know. You know, I don't want to break into it or anything like that. This building was wide open, and yes, technically, legally, it is still breaking and entering. You know, I don't break anything. Trespassing, I guess. Yeah. A year ago, when I was down here and I saw this building from the road, there's a road just on the other side of that metal door there. A year ago, when I was here, this building was full of what looked like metal shop equipment and tools and machines. Maybe, hopefully I can throw a picture up for you. You can see what I saw. But yeah. Looks like I could have just came in through there too, through that gate. whole roof caved in here. So, dangerous. That's a good example of why these places are usually sealed off and it is illegal to enter them. You know, if I was standing there and that happened, wouldn't be good for me. You have to have some pretty bad luck to have that happen to you, of course. Anything in this little room? No. Sometimes the videos can't be short, you know? I want to explore the whole building. I want to show the whole building to you guys. And I can't go through it lightning fast, otherwise you won't see anything. But anyway, floors caving in beyond orange tape. Caution. Orange tape here. Okay, so when the ground feels or looks like it's soft, what I usually do, you know, you just step forward, kind of jiggle your foot, see how much it kind of gives. Use the light in here. This is a neat building. This is solid concrete or rock, so don't think that's going to be caving in anytime soon. Somebody could have just written that to keep people out again. Okay, towels. Relatively fresh, clean, new towels. Smells like, I don't know if it's just these chemicals I'm smelling. These haven't been touched in a long time though. Oh, is that suspended by, oh, that was held up by spider webs. Some strong spider webs. Hello? What the heck is this? Fireproof steel room door deal. Holy cow, this building just keeps going. So I gotta check that area out. Oh, this has a very like the wood paneling on the walls. It has a very era feel to it. I don't know, 70s maybe or 80s even. Old radiators. Newer lights. Destroyed filing cabinet. Thought there was a door there. Okay, I know where I am. That gate to the road is just right there, right? Hopefully this camera angle is good. So, a bit of a, oh, this is just on the other side of that, where the roof caved in, okay. I don't normally wear my headlamp and my GoPro on my head at the same time, so kind of competing for space. Hopefully the angle of the camera is good. I really hope that it is, because I'm not going to make it back to this building before it gets torn down, if it does in fact get torn down in the next month here. Not much in those rooms, some giant shelves in the way. That is casing for, what is this, 303. Just a mashed I don't know, it's a weird bullet tip on that, but the weight of it tells, it's hard to say. No, I'm not sure, unless that's just for like a nail gun. I don't think, nail guns shoot a 22, not a 303, so it'd be an awful lot of power for nail guns, so I don't know, but I'll take it. It's funny. Last video, dumpster diving, found a 45 hollow point. This video, we find a 303 with some mangled end to it, mangled bullet in it. Ooh, this is a neat looking room. I like the color. Those curtains are nice. Yeah, I was originally parked actually right beside this building, but there were people loading stuff in and out of that factory door right there across the hall. So, oh no, I thought those were more of those metal doors. That's a little dangerous. Okay, we saw this room, okay. Oh, this is the room. Oh, that's why the sign is that way. This is the room they were talking about. Although all the orange tape is over there, so I don't know. Anyway, I can see parts of the floor caving in here, so just going to avoid walking through this room. It's fine, we can see everything. No problem. I hope this GoPro is still alive. Okay. I only charged it for about 20 minutes in the car before I came here. I wasn't even planning on coming here, right? It's just a backup plan since we didn't make it into the United States this time. Oh, it looks so cool with the roof like that. The ceiling. Yeah, there are lots of other abandoned buildings in the area as well. None that look as big or as interesting as this one. It's really cool. Scenic views like this one. Heard two little bangs over there. Off my light here. Try to keep quiet. Don't know if it's people or not, but no. Could be worried about this floor giving out, but there's a lot of weight already on it. Should be okay, right? Okay, that banging is just something up on the roof blowing in the wind. Or an animal or something. I keep hearing it. Not very consistent with human noises. What are these? They feel like aluminum. The weight and sound of them. Look at that. Yeah, that's the noise I'm hearing. It's the window up there. Wow, these photos look great on my camera, amazingly. Normally, everything I take with this iPod 5th touch or 6th touch generation, pictures suck, but they're pretty good. Right now, they look like they're pretty good. What is this stuff? That feels like ceramic. Looks like ceramic. Okay, so more orange tape. So they're talking about this area, the floor. Yeah, and you know, I can see parts that kind of look like they're sagging in and drooping and stuff. So I'm not gonna step over there. See, urban exploring can be safe. Here, I can do this as solid concrete here, foundation. There's your heat treat walk-in, watch your step. I mean, that looks really new. Oh, this is where Niagara gets its heat treatment. Okay. We'll just get around and check that out from this area. Wow, lots of great photo opportunities in here though, obviously. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing a video on a place that's not very photo opportunistic, right? If that's a word. Old drawer, old desk drawer here. I want to know if there's anything in the drawer. I guess it would have rattled around if there was. Not a lot of graffiti considering where we are and how long. I know that this building's been like this for at least a year. Probably a lot longer. Oh, squirrel buddy. So neat. I always love these kind of, I don't know, like mini buildings inside of factories. They're very common. They're just, I guess they're like little cubicle thing, catwalk things where the workers need to go to work on their computers or whatever they do. A place like this. Glass circles. Yeah, glass. Oh, nice belts, rubber belts up there. Thinking about replacing the timing belt on my van, so it'd be nice if one of those was that and I took it, but it's not going to happen, so don't even know why I'm mentioning it. People would climb in this? I don't know. Nice. GoPro's lasting longer than I had hoped and expected. Well, I hoped it lasted as long as it takes to film this whole video in this whole place, but so far it's doing good. What is this? Dark looking side room. Oh my. Okay. Elevator shaft. Goes down to, I guess, the room we were in before. Okay. Huh. I wonder if it's better to leave that open or closed, you know, for future people. Obviously, I didn't just step into it, and luckily I had my light. I could see that it was, in fact, a long drop. Okay, we have been through here. Okay. Thirsty. Stairs are in pretty good shape. This is probably an area where raccoons and things like to come and live. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was lots of raccoon poo with lots of parasites and things. So I'd like to try to avoid that. It's clearly very rotted out. Hold on to the steel handrail while we cross it. It feels pretty sturdy. So that's just storage for all their cardboard boxes. I don't know. Nice color. Not whatever it is, insulation. I'd say this building makes up for, oh wow, it's a wobbly little staircase. Okay, it's a little sketchier than I thought it was. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I guess they come up here and work on the computers or something. All stuff's happening down on the main floor of the factory. Well, I think the tour is just about over. So, what else I wanted to mention in the making of this video was that with the winter coming here in Canada, and me not being able to get down to the United States, my plans have obviously changed a little bit, and I'm going to have to work like a fiend for the next, you know, year or something like that. Try to save up as much money as I possibly can so that when I next try to go to the United States, I will have lots of money saved up, lots more than I did this time, and hopefully they don't just think I'm going there to become some sort of under the table bartender in San Diego or something like that. Videos, I don't think they'll completely stop, hopefully not. But they will probably, oh, there's a little bit more stuff up there, but yeah, it looks like there's a lot of effort to climb up there. Potentially rotted floors and probably not much to see anyway, so looks like there's a little bathroom up there. Anyway, so the plans have changed. I'm no longer going down to California for a road trip for you guys, unfortunately, which sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna try to work as many jobs and make as much money as I can to save up for so that I can try again next November. It seemed like that was their biggest issue, is that I couldn't prove, because again, I have an iPod rather than a phone, so I don't have internet. I need internet to have Wi-Fi, and then I need Wi-Fi to show them what my bank account has in it. I wasn't able to show them that. Obviously I live in a van, so I don't have any bills that show where I live, and so they wanted proof that they just basically wanted assurance that I had a reason to come back to Canada, and telling them, you know, that my family here and all that wasn't good enough. So I think what would really seal the deal for me is if I just straight up had a bunch of money saved up and I could show that to them, and then they go, okay, yeah, you can do it. Because yeah, their idea was, at this age, I could just be going there to look to work illegally. If I was 65, they'd know that that's not the case. So unfortunately, that's just part of trying to travel for that long at this age. So hopefully that was a good video. And yeah, like I said, the videos coming are going to be either none, which probably won't be the case, or they're not gonna come as frequently. Maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 months. We'll see. I don't know what I can get into in the winter time. It's not as fun. Maybe I could do some more van life videos and show how I'm surviving in my van in the winter. It's an idea. But yeah, anyway, I'll update you guys and you guys will know. So Anyway, hopefully that was a good one. Hopefully you enjoyed that abandoned building. Now, let's see if we can find our way down from here.